Hello there, fairy tale lovers. It's me again, Scarlett Cole, YA author and one of the authors in the groundbreaking Kingdom of Fairytales set. It's now the middle of December, and I'm sure you're getting excited about the Kingdom of Fairytales release on January 1st, 2020. I know that I am. Last week I told you I'd tell you about the treasure map, and of course I will, but before we get there, I wanted to tell you about how much our community is growing and growing and growing. This kingdom is getting huge. So many people have joined us on social media to play the games and to follow up on the bonus content. We also have a bunch of new likes on our YouTube channel and a whole bunch of new patrons who have joined us on our Patreon account to get exclusive behind the scenes and extras that no one else is going to get. I talked about the Patreon account last week, and I'll link that video in the comments below. However, as a quick refresher, joining us through Patreon at whatever level will get you bonus access to various different things, such as meet and greets, letters from some of the characters, signed paperbacks, and much, much more. However, one of the biggest perks of the Patreon account is if you're not a Kindle reader, you have access to those ebooks, and usually ahead of everyone else. So you might want to head over to that page. It's also linked in the comments below to check out what the options are. It's a great way to stay on top of everything that's going on in the Kingdom of Fairytales with minimal work from you. And everybody likes a little less work this time of year, that's for sure. Anyhow, this week I promised I'd talk about the treasure map. But what do I mean by treasure map? Well, what does a map do? A map shows you the layout of a land. It shows you the various different areas that you can visit, and sometimes some of the things that you can look forward to if you were ever to travel there. So what better way to get a feel for all of these different lands than to meet the characters? Enter the Kingdom of Fairytales prequel set. Hopefully you can see that. I'm getting a little bit of glare. There we go. This set, which is also linked in the comments, will give you a preview of every single land in the Kingdom of Fairytales series. This collection features reimaginings of the original happily ever after endings of your favorite fairy tales. It sets up the new stories and creates the world for you to see. Plus, it's not a complete stretch. If you did get the prequel series, on the first page, there is an actual map that will show you the various different lands and how they're laid out. So, if you're interested in checking out all of these different lands, seeing the new characters, or maybe just seeing a reimagining of your favorite stories already, then I would suggest picking it up. Or maybe you're like me and you just can't wait for the Kingdom of Fairytales to start in January, and that's okay too. So make sure you grab that preview prequel set. Hit us up on our social media, #KOF2020. Make sure you're watching our YouTube page, as well as checking out our Patreon account. The year 2020 is going to be completely epic, and it's getting so much closer. Only a few weeks left. But before I go, I do have a special message from all of the authors here at Kingdom of Fairytales. We'd like to wish you and all those people you care about a wonderful holiday season full of peace and love. We can always use a little more kindness in the world. We do hope that 2020 will work out to be one of your best years ever. We can't wait to get started on this adventure with you. I hope you're excited. See you all next week for the last Navigating the Kingdom video before the start of Kingdom of Fairytales on January 1st. Have a wonderful holiday.